the Oklahoman newsroom. This is a Big 12 update. I'm Jenny Carlson here in studio, joined by Barry Trammell in Kansas City. And moments ago, the Big 12 saying they are canceling their basketball tournaments. Barry, what are you hearing? I know the situation's very fluid right now, but what's going on there?
Well, we just know the teams are pulled off the floor and told they're going home. Don't know why the decision was made here less than an hour before tip-off. But it sort of mirrors what we saw yesterday, just a cascade of momentum towards more and more cancellations. I thought I might wake up this morning to the news. Instead, we get it here about 35, 40 minutes before tip-off.
Barry, you were in the arena there at the Sprint Center in Kansas City last night where two first-round games were played, including Oklahoma State's comeback against Iowa State. The news at that point was no fans for the games today. What was the mood then, and how did things sort of progress as the evening went on?
Well, the fans that were in attendance were not too happy when the announcements was made. There was a lot of booing, but strangely enough, sitting courtside, we got the news about what was going on in Oklahoma City with the Thunder and Jazz game, and that seemed to be a threshold of how serious this all was. And at that point, if the Thunder and Jazz are walking to the mid-court circle and then the game is canceled, you realized anything could happen. And so I was fully expecting the tournament at that point to not go on. But like I said, I thought it might be made before the witching hour of opening tip-off.
Barry, it's sounding like other conference basketball tournaments being canceled, including the SEC, the Big Ten, obviously now the NCAA tournament. The NCAA they were on the front end of this yesterday saying that they were going to play NCAA tournament games in empty venues. Now, are you questioning, or are you hearing now questions there in Kansas City, will the NCAA tournament go on?
It seems unlikely that the NCAA tournament would be played, at least on schedule. The idea that you could play without fans is probably feasible, but just the logistics of getting teams across the country or even regionally, various modes of transportation, is probably starting to sink in. I fully expect the NCAA tournament to be at least postponed.
Well, we'll continue to follow this very fluid situation. Barry and others are in Kansas City, so you'll want to follow their coverage and be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at Oklahoman.com and every day in the Oklahoman.